Ever felt like you're living in someone else's shadow? Like, no matter what you do, you're constantly being compared to a legend? Well, today we're talking about someone who knows that feeling all too well, King Solomon. Think about it. His father was King David. Not just any king, but the King David. The giant slayer, the poet, the man after God's own heart. His stories are the blockbusters of the Old Testament. David was a warrior, a charismatic leader who united a nation. His life was filled with drama, passion, and incredible highs and lows. He's the ultimate underdog story, a shepherd boy who became king. How do you follow an act like that? It must have been incredibly intimidating for Solomon. Everywhere he went, he was probably introduced as David's son. He inherited a kingdom that his father had forged through blood, sweat, and tears. The pressure to live up to that legacy must have been immense. It's easy to imagine people constantly whispering, "He's not his father," or "Can he really fill those shoes?" But here's where the story gets interesting. Solomon didn't try to be David he couldn't. He wasn't a warrior king in the same way. His path to the throne was complicated, paved with political intrigue rather than battlefield victories. So, what did he do? He carved out his own identity. When God appeared to Solomon and offered him anything he wanted, Solomon didn't ask for wealth, long life, or victory over his enemies. He asked for wisdom. He asked for a discerning heart to govern his people and to distinguish between right and wrong. This single request tells you everything you need to know about him. He understood that his strength wouldn't come from a sword, but from his mind and his character. And God granted his request, and then some. Solomon became legendary not for his military conquests, but for his incredible wisdom, his wealth, and his monumental building projects. He transformed Jerusalem, building the magnificent temple that his father had only dreamed of. He established trade routes and diplomatic relationships, ushering in an unprecedented era of peace and prosperity for Israel's golden age. While David's story is one of struggle and conquest, Solomon's is one of wisdom and construction. David fought the wars. Solomon built the peace. David laid the foundation. Solomon built the glorious structure on top of it. They were two different men, called for two different tasks, in two different seasons. So, maybe the point isn't to compare them at all. Maybe it's to see how their unique gifts complemented each other to fulfill a larger purpose. Solomon wasn't a lesser David. He was exactly the leader Israel needed at that time. He teaches us a powerful lesson. You don't have to be a copy of the person who came before you. Your unique strengths, your different approach, that's not a weakness. It might just be the very thing that's needed for the next chapter of the story. What do you think? Was Solomon's reign greater than David's in its own way? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this perspective, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss our next video. Thanks for watching.